Hello everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Travis Garrison. I want to give my creator all the honor, glory, and praise. He's been with me every step of my life, and since I was 5 years old, I've talked to him every single day, sometimes for hours. When I wasn't thinking about anything else, I was talking to my creator, the only one I trust in the whole universe. I mean, there's others like Archangel Michael and all them, but I really have never communicated with them. I don't try because there's only one mediator between heaven and me, and that's Jesus Christ. That's what he says. I'm the way, the truth, and the life. So I want the truth, folks, the whole truth, and I'm gonna find that whole truth, one way or another. Because I'm getting myself back home. We're not from here. We're just passing through. Anyway, thank y'all for coming to my video. I'm gonna ask you to like and share them because YouTube shadow bans me. I've been stuck on 570 subscribers for over a year because they do not like me. They know who I am. That's why, and I ain't boasting or anything like that. It's been a war. I'll just tell you that it has been a war. All right. Um, First off, I want to. Nobody has to believe me. I don't care. I mean, I only care what about my creator, what he thinks. This is my birth chart. Now you can go and you can let's see a. Now this is just somebody I don't even know. That's their birth chart. See how crossed up it is, and there's tables. There's minor aspects of this, but this ain't no minor aspects of this birth chart. It's only the major aspects for this person, whoever this person was. That's it's just like I done mine. I didn't change nothing. Because the major aspects is this right here is this is I haven't because this is the way the software was set. I didn't change nothing in this software. Yeah, what you can do, you can imagine that when you set the minor aspects on this, that is like the showing you like the here's I'm going to use an analogy of like you go into the emergency room because you're about to bleed to death, or you going up there because you don't feel good. There's a big difference between a major and minor. So these companies don't check the minor aspects for you on these birth charts. They show you the main character in the major aspects. If you understand that, you can go research it out. But anyway, this is Jupiter and Saturn, a conjunction. The night I was born, there was a conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. And anyway, this this Elijah, I showed y'all the Elijah Mena asteroid. The night I was born, look where it was at. Right in, it just come out of Virgo. This is the story in advance. God written the story in advance in the sun, moon, and stars. All right, Elijah from Mena, because I've made the statement that's who I am. And all right, let me show you. Let me show you this. All right, this is my granddaughter's birth chart. Y'all see the pyramid? That's a symbol of God and the 153 fish. That's who we are. We came through the water to come into mortality because there's water above us and there's water below us. The firmament, there's water above us. There's not outer space like we've been taught. There's a firmament up there with water. You can read it all in the biblical in from the Bible, and you can see there's water above the firmament. But there's my granddaughter, so that's a symbolism of our Creator, our creation right here. So what I'm saying is that let's. What symbol is that? Let's see who Sandalphon is. The angel who represents the Sephira and the Malkuth and overlaps or is confused with the angel Metatron. Our churches didn't teach us this stuff. Co-brother, what they're called. Sandalphon and Metatron, co-brothers. Now, how do you define that. It's not easy to define a co-brother, what that means. But Sandalphon is an archangel. Well, let me go on over here to the next one. Here is a symbolism of Sandalphon. See, I've been talking about the sacred geometry because that's what we are. We're firing inside of us little sparks of light that's firing to keep us alive. Plasma electromagnetic light. Fire. Fire is light. Y'all see the symbol right there? Sandalphon. Let's see, read just a little bit here. Though not in some of the earliest sources on Sandalphon refer him as to the Elijah prophet who was raptured and comes back, like as John the Baptist, Elijah, and Elijah's coming again. This is a conjunction right here between Jupiter and Elijah. He was Jupiter. He was Zeus. He could bring. He controlled the weather. Sometimes, when he needed to, he controlled the rain and the sun. He said, "At my word, for 3.5 years, it's not going to rain because of the evil that was on this earth." Because he was wanting he's wanting people to not be evil, and they wouldn't quit. So he said, "Well, at my word, it won't rain." Well, Jupiter's kind of the sky god. That's some of the Roman Greek languages, but his name El means has a form of is a form of deity. Has whenever he needs to have power, it's granted to him. And so our churches didn't teach us all this, folks. We've been deceived a lot, and I'm telling you, when my eyes started becoming awake to the things that I'd been lied to, I was deceived like 50%. I don't care who you are. If you go to church every day, you're in these churches today, I'd say 99% of them, you've been deceived at least 50%. If you're no matter what you are, a pagan or whatever, we accepted the reality that was handed to us for truth. And a lot of it wasn't truth. Just like 9/11, when that happened, they said that was Muslim terrorists that hit those towers, drove those planes. No, it was not. When you research it out, you start seeing the lies that was sent to you, like through Bush. Bush is an evil Luciferian. George Bush Sr. and George Bush Jr. And I'll put Donald Trump right in the same mix with them all because he was the first one on the scene, the first person they interviewed on the street at 9/11. That was the first person that was interviewed. He knew it was going to happen, folks. I'm telling you, he knew it was going to happen. But anyway, that wasn't what this video is about. All right. I've just done a video about my name and what it means, traverse. All right, let's go back over here because I'm going to try to make this short. Now, I showed you the meaning. It means the same thing. Traversa and traverse is the same word. It means the same thing. Well, I want to go ahead in time in here and show you because I made the comment that I'm the one that has to. I represent the one who crushes Satan's head. And when you go over here, let's just see here. Let's look at the Cetus constellation. Was called the whale. The Cetus was a sea monster, which represents the enemy, a serpent, a monster, a not good, the serpent. So when Jupiter hits the head of Cetus and stays on there like he is right now, it's going on right now. Jupiter has left the head of Cetus, and y'all can go research this. It's left the head of Cetus and is going in retrograde, and he's going to come back and he's going to do it again here for long. Then he's going to go into Taurus, the ox, the strength of God. That's what Taurus means. Was a sea monster. Cetus was a sea monster. All right. Let's go back over here and see what traverser means. It's from the Sagittarius, the rider on the white horse of Revelation 6. That's who this is. When you research it out in the Hebrew or the Greek, I mean, you'll see that they're not talking about an antichrist, a fake. The white knight is a white rider on a white horse, a pure white. If it would have been an antichrist, it would have said pale white or off white or something like that. But the Bible is, when you look it up in the Greek, the rider on the horse is white, pure white, glorious white, not Satan's white. All right, let's see what happens here. This was the night I was conceived. I'm gonna go up in time and watch what Traversa does. And I've done showed people this in my. I ain't boasting, folks. I'm just telling you the truth. We're almost out of time, and people better get their hearts right. Watch what Traversa, the asteroid, does. Cuts right through the head of Cetus, marks it. He's marking Cetus at the time of my birthday. I'm going to end this video, folks. I do this humbly as I can. I really do. I've tried to be humble my whole life. But I also been told to have a sharp tongue, because sometimes I can go for a month. If somebody's doing something evil, I can look over it and over and over it until it just keeps on, till it's ridiculous that they just keep doing it, And I don't want to be a judge, but that's what God put me here to be. And I intend to fulfill what I was supposed to do. Jesus come fixed it, and I've showed y'all the king image on my thumb. Let me show it here right quick in something. And this is from my DNA. This ain't a tattoo or anything, y'all. This is I've done videos on this, and I don't like doing them. To be honest with you, I do not like doing them. I do not like really showing this. But y'all see the king there? See the crown, the robe? There's the robe, makes around his neck. There's the crown, and it's a prince or a king. That's what's on my thumb. Come from my DNA. Everything I say on here is the truth. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm not going to deceive anybody. Because first off, I'm ready to go home. I mean, I'm so ready to go home. It's almost over. And I'm just telling you, get your hearts right. You have to know who Jesus really is, and because he's the only one. It started from before the foundations of the world, who Jesus was. Thank y'all for coming to my video. I hope y'all have a great day.